Hello viewers, in this video I will show you how to generate online test by using Testmoz. Testmoz is a free website on which we can create our interesting online test. First of all, I will show you how the test works. Here I have created one sample test for you all so that you will come to know about Testmoz generated test. So you can see on this screen it is showing me message your test is published and available at. So this is the URL for my test which I will share with my students. So now I will quickly give you the demo about how this test work, how students will give their response and how their responses will be automatically evaluated. So now I will click on this link and it will open me into new window. Here you can see two options are there, student login and administration. So administration login is for teacher who creates the test. So for students, whenever they get this link, they will click on student login. Here you can see test name is there, e-content test for students, and here students are required to enter their name. So I will enter my name and I will start this sample test. So after entering name, student will need to click on start button. After clicking, you can see actual test page has been opened. The name of the test is e-content test for students, and in this test total 5 questions are there. Now you can see question 1 is in PowerPoint presentation we have options to add. This is for 5 marks, so I will select in PowerPoint presentation we have options to add picture, audio, video and hyperlink. The second question is OBS stands for. So I will select proper answer, Open Broadcaster software. Third question is match the pairs with appropriate options. Now you can see Microsoft Word, Microsoft Teams, MindMaster and Drive. Here student need to match the pairs. So Microsoft Word is used for creation of documents. So I will select option 1 as answer. Microsoft Teams is used for online meeting. So for second, I will select option 4 as an answer. MindMaster is used for creating mind maps. So I will select option 2. And Drive is used to save or store data online. So for this answer is 3. So this is how match the pairs question can be solved. The fourth question is fill in the blank. Dash dash is a software which can be used to prepare mind maps. So mind master or Mindomo is also there. I can write anything. And fifth one is Google Gmail service is free of cost, true or false. So I will click on true. After answering all the questions, student will need to click on this submit button. Once student clicks on submit button, it will show them their answers only in such condition if we have allowed our test mods to show them their answers. So here you can see options are there with answers and I have got 25 out of 25. So whenever we made actual test, we have option to show answers to the students Or we also have option that students can't see correct answer. So the choice is ours while creating the test. So now after getting the answers, students will click on log out. In case if view of answer option is not available, then students won't see their answer and they just need to click on logout button. After the test timing is over, teachers can share answers with the students. So now I will click on this logout option and now I will see how these answers are automatically evaluated by Testmoz. So again, when teacher wants to check the answers or responses of the students, teacher will need to open this link and click on administration. Here, teacher can log in with the respected password which teacher has used for the creation of test. Now this is the dashboard panel of teachers login. To view results, you can see here at left side results option is there. So teacher will need to click on this result option and now you can see results are available. Here student name is appearing, score, started on, finished on, time taken to complete the online test and question wise responses correct or wrong are available. So this is how Testmoz automatically evaluate students' answer. If teacher wants to take the data in Excel form, then here you can see export to CSV point grid. Once teacher click on this option, the data will be downloaded in the form of Excel sheet. You can see my Excel sheet has been downloaded. So this is how we can use Testmoz tool for creation of the online test. And in this video, we will see how we can create such type of test by using Testmoz. So for this purpose, we need to open our Google browser. In Google, we will type Testmoz. We just need to type only Testmoz. After entering, it will redirect us with this page testmoz.com. You can see the first web page is there or first file is there testmoz.com. So I will click on this testmoz.com. Now this is the home page of Testmoz. It is saying easily create test for your class, business or organization. And here it is giving me option build a test, try a demo test and watch a demo. Now here I would like to have your attention that this Testmoz is available in two options, free of cost and paid. For our general online test, we can continue with free version because it is also giving us so many options. So now whatever I will show you in this demo that is totally related with free version features of Testmoz. But for our college purpose, free version is enough for conduction of online test. Now to build our test, we need to click on this button build a test. After clicking on this button, it will take us to build a test page. Use this form to build a free test on Testmoz. Now it is saying test name. So here teacher need to give name to the particular test. So here I will give you the test on computer computer knowledge test. So this name is a choice of teacher. Teacher can give any name as per their choice. For example, I am a botany teacher, so I can give you unit 1 test, botany paper 2 test, like that. So after giving name, we need to give a password for our test. So we need to type and retype our password. After retyping, we need to click on this button, create test. Now it is showing dashboard of Testmoz. Here you can see computer knowledge test dashboard. It means you can see my test name is there, computer knowledge test. And in this dashboard I can use adjust settings, I can add questions, I can publish and distribute my test, and I can view results. So now I will show you all these functions step by step. Here at left hand side you can see Testmoz name is there, and below that you can see my test name is there, computer knowledge test. Currently I am on dashboard and it is showing me few options like settings, questions, publish and results. So after teacher login with their password onto Testmoz, to create a new online test, the first thing is to add questions in our online test. So now to add questions in this computer knowledge test, I will click on questions button. Now it is showing me your test has no questions. Use the drop down below to insert a question. So I will click on this insert option. Now you can see it is showing me different types of questions which I can use to build my online test. So first option is graded questions, and under that I can use multiple choice one option questions, multiple choice many options question, true false, matching or match the pairs, fill in the blank and essay. So these are the questions under graded session. And in this free version, we can create any type of question in this graded question. The survey or ungraded question and others are available only to paid members. For free version, we can create these 6 types of questions. But for our regular routine online test, these questions are enough. So now I will show you how we can insert our questions. So to insert our questions, I will click on this insert and I will choose first question, multiple choice, choose one. Now it is asking me question number 1 and I need to type my question. So I will type which shortcut key is used to copy text from a Word document. Now it is a multiple choice option, so I need to give 4 options. So I will type Control B, Control C, Control F and Control I. So my question is, which shortcut key is used to copy text from a Word document? Here at right hand side, I will give you 5 marks to this question. Now I need to tell Testmoz the correct answer. So in Testmoz, we just need to click on the correct option. So here I know that Control C is a shortcut key used to copy text from a Word document. So I will click here on Control C as a correct option. So my question 1 is now ready. Here you can see shuffling option is there. Shuffle answer choices during test. Click to toggle. So I will here click to switch on my shuffle option. Shuffle option means whenever students are giving test, suppose two students are there and same question is there on their laptop or mobile screen, then the options will be shuffled. It means few students will have control B, control C, control F and control I, while few students will have control I, control B, C, F. So there would be shuffling in between answers. So now my question 1 is ready with shuffling and I have given 5 points. Now I want to make my second question. So again I will click here on insert. Now I will select my second question. I will select multiple choice, choose many. So now you can see this was my question 1. Now it is giving serial number question 2 and shuffling is now automatically on. So now I will type my question number 2 with many choices of answers. Gmail is giving following features to the users. I will give options: email, chatting, drive, computer format, all of above. I will give again 5 marks to this question, and this question is having multiple answers. Gmail is having following features to the user. So Gmail gives us email, chatting and drive option. So I will click on these 3 boxes as a right answer. So now I am ready with my second question. Now to add my third question, I will click on this insert and I will select true or false. Now you can see question 3 is there and it is true or false. So I will type question. Control I is shortcut key used to make our text italics, and the answer is true. So I will click on this true. Control I is shortcut key used to make our text italics. So I will click on this true and here I will give 5 marks to this question. To add fourth question, I will click on insert and I will click here on matching. It means match the pairs. Now here I will type my options: control A, control B, control X, control Z. So these are the shortcut keys and I want this in my match the pairs column. So control A is used normally to copy the entire text. So I will click here and I will give answer copy all text. Control B is normally used to make text bold. So it is used to make text bold. Control X is used to cut the selected text. Cut the selected text. And Control Z is used as undo. Now you can see Control A, B, X and Z, and I have given the options. Now I should tell this Testmoz which is the correct option for control A, B, X and Z. So before giving that options, I will give 5 marks to this question. Now, control A is a shortcut key used for selection of all text. So copy all text is the answer. So here I will give option 4 as an answer. Control B is used to make our text bold. So here I will give option 3. Control X is used to cut the selected text. So option number 1. So I will give here option 1, and control Z is used to undo. So I will click on option number 2. Now you can see for control A, answer is option 4. For control B, option 3. For control X, option 1. And for control Z, option 2. And I have given also points. And again, I will set up fifth question, fill in the blanks. Here, I will type my question, which option is dash dash is an option available to insert dash dash is option available to make. Again I will give some simple questions. Dash dash is the option in which we can get deleted files from the computer. So dash dash is the option in which we can get deleted files from the computer, and answer is recycle bin. So I will type here recycle bin. I will give 5 points. In such cases where answer is in the form of word, answer is case sensitive. So I will type recycle bin. Now my test is ready. I have made test of 5 questions. Now it is saying your test has 5 questions with a total of 25 points possible. Questions will be shuffled during the test. When you are done adding questions, go to publish page to preview and publish your test. So now I have finished with my questions. So before clicking or proceeding to publish, I will make few changes by going into settings. So once we add questions, then we will go to settings. So I will click on settings, where I will make few changes. So here you can see test name is there. If I want to change my test name, then I can change by using this option. I will scroll down. Color scheme is there. These 4 schemes are available in free version. So I will select this Testmoz Crimson and Grey. I will again scroll down. Here you can see question settings. Show all the test questions on one page and show one question per page. So I will keep this as it is. Again I will scroll down. You can see at the end of the test, display the user's score and test. In a default mode, whenever student give the test, the moment student clicks on submit, students will get their answers and score. But since we are conducting this test at the time for all students, so if one student give test and when he clicks on submit, he will come to know that which answer is right and which answer is wrong. So there are chances that other students may get answers from that student. So in such case, we will switch off these options. So I will remove this tick mark from score and test outline. Now, whenever student clicks on submit, students won't get their score, and also students won't get right or wrong answer. So this is how the test will be secured. I will come down. In access control, we have few settings who can take your test. So default setting is anyone. I can make this to anyone who enters a passcode of my choosing. So if I click here, I have to give the password. So students will need to type the password. But I will click here and I will keep this option as anyone. At right side you can see how much time do test takers have to complete the test. So default option is unlimited. So I have given 5 questions. So suppose I will give 5 minutes to complete the test. If there is no time limit, then we can click on this unlimited option. But I will keep time limit for 5 minutes. How many times can someone take your test? Again, default option is unlimited, but I want my students to appear once for this test. So I will click here one times. Again, I will scroll down. What should test takers enter to identify themselves? And here it is showing that enter your name. So whenever student clicks on the URL, this Testmoz will ask student to enter their name. Now I will scroll down and notifications. Do you want to receive an email whenever someone finishes this test? So by default it is no, and I will keep this as no. Now I will click on this save option so that my settings will be saved in this Testmoz. Now you can see settings updated. Now my test is ready, and now I am going to publish my test. So for publication of test, I will click on this publish option. So I will click on publish option, and now you can see it is saying publish computer knowledge test. You need to publish your test to make it available for your students to take. Ready to publish. So I will simply click on this publish button. Now within few seconds it will publish my test. It is showing test has been published. Your test is published and available at, and it is giving me URL testmoz.com slash 5225362. So this is the URL for my created online test, and I need to share this URL to my students so that they can appear for the test. Now I will show you how the test will appear. Now suppose that I have given this URL to my students. So when students receive this URL, students will click on this URL. When they click, this page will open on their computer screen or smartphone. You can see here student login option is there and administration login. So students login option is there. Students will click and it is showing computer knowledge test. Enter your name. Now student will enter their name and students will click on start. Now you can see online test has been started. Here the name is there, computer knowledge test. It is showing time remaining 4 minutes are remaining. Our time limit was 5 minutes, and you can see countdown timer is there. So question 1 is there. In this, students just need to match the pairs. So I will give answers. Control B is used because Control B is used to make test bold. So option 4 is there. So option 4. Here I will give few options purposely wrong so that you will come to know about evaluation of Testmoz. Now you can see question 2 is there. Which shortcut key is used to copy text from a Word document? So Control C. Control I is shortcut key used to make our text italics. True. Dash dash is the option in which we can get deleted files from the computer. Recycle bin. And fifth question is Gmail is giving following features to the user. So answer is email, chatting and drive. So now I have finished with my 5 questions. So I have option to submit. If I want to change options, then I can change my options before clicking on submit button. You can see I can edit my options. But now I don't want to edit, I want to submit. So now when student deals finishes with his answers, then student will need to click on this submit button. Now you can see it is directly showing me option of logout. Testmoz is not showing me my score or correct answers or wrong answers. Now I will click on logout. Now it will log out me from this window. Now suppose another student is giving test. So I will type the name. Again I will click on start. Now you can see I will just randomly select the options and I will click on submit. Once I finished with my test, I will click on submit. You can see again it is showing me logout option. So in this case or in such manner your students will appear for your test. Now suppose that your test timing has been over and you want to see the results of students. So in such case again teacher will click on this Testmoz URL and teacher will need to click on this administration button. Teacher will enter their password and teacher will click on login button. After login, it is saying invalid password. So after login, Testmoz will take the teacher to the dashboard. It is the same dashboard which we used to create our test. Now here at left side you can see results option is there. Teacher need to click on this result option to see the students responses. Now you can see here responses to average time and average score, and here students names are there. Now you can see this Kalpit student has scored 75% and this Sachin has scored 57%. You can see started on, finished on and time taken to complete the test. Again question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct and wrong answers are there. So this is how Testmoz automatically generates or evaluates students answer. Again if you click on the particular student, then it will show you exactly the same answers which student gave. Like you can see here my name is there, Kalpit Ganesh Mhatre, and my answers are also there. So this is how we can see individual students answers also. Now I will click on go back. Now it will redirect me to the result page. Now suppose if 30, 40 or so many students have given their test and I want to import this data in Excel sheet, then here you can see export to CSV option is also there. So I will click on this point grid option and it will download my data in Excel format. Now you can see my Excel sheet has been downloaded by this Testmoz. I will open it and I will show you how the data looks in Excel sheet. So my Excel sheet is now opening. You can see the data is there, student's name and all the data is there. So this is how we can export our data in the form of Excel sheet. So in this way we can create our online test by using Testmoz. It is very easy and it is free also. In this free version, we can create a single test in which 100 students can give their answers. So this is the most important aspect, that in free version 100 students can give their answers, and we can set 5 or 6 questions. There is no limit for giving marks. So this is how we can use Testmoz free version to create our online test. Thank you.